Don't get ahead of yourself just because you know her. There's no way Miss Yuki's gonna fall for you, even if you're the other worker's brother.
Welcome back. Dinner's ready.
You're letting us stay here. It's the least we can do. Leave the housework to us.
You're as beautiful as ever, Miss Yuki. Like a goddess. You take my breath away. Mr. Hidotaka, let's sit down. My name is Mahiro Sagami, 25. I work for an IT company called Lovekoi Link. Next to me is Toru Hidotaka. He's a year older than me and is in the same dev team as me. At lunchtime, he goes to this cafe and tries to flirt with the waitstaff. He's a little much.
Thank you, Mr. Hidotaka, for your patronage.
This is Shion Yuki. She was the manager of this cafe, Raphael, that opened 3 years ago. I heard she was 28. Toru wanted her, and she wasn't sure how to deal with it, but she told herself it was just part of her job.
You too, Mahiro. Hope work was good.
Thank you, Miss Yuki. After ordering the daily lunch special, Toru went to the restroom. As if they were waiting for that, someone came out.
Mahiro, you're here again.
Kana, how's work? This was my older sister, Kana. She's 2 years older than me. She used to work in an office, but 2 years ago, she had some trouble with a supervisor and quit. After that, she started working at this cafe she used to frequent. Now, she was close friends with Miss Yuki.
Thank you for everything. Honestly, it helps. But you don't have to, you know. Don't you want to eat beef bowls or something sometimes?
Nah, it's fine. The lunch here is delicious and cheap. I can't imagine eating anywhere else. Truthfully, Raphael was struggling financially due to rising costs. But this place never raised its prices. The people from my office say it's nice, but it must be hard. I came here every day to help them out even a little bit. Toru says he comes here for the same reason, but seeing the way he hates me for being close to Miss Yuki through my sister, I don't think that's his goal.
Thank you for coming. Come again soon.
Of course. Miss Yuki saw us off with a smile, and I felt better. But a short distance from the cafe, Toru whispered something to me. Don't get ahead of yourself just because you know her. There's no way Miss Yuki's gonna fall for you, even if you're the other worker's brother. I'm not trying to be anything. I brushed him off and returned to the office. A week later, I got a call from my sister.
Mahiro, I know this is a lot to ask, but will you hear me out?
What's wrong?
You know how costs are rising? And we don't know when they'll go down, so it's been really hard. I share a place with Shion, but we can barely make rent.
I knew things were tough, but I didn't think it was this bad. Is there anything I can do?
Thank you. Actually, the lease is up soon for the place Shion and I share. So can we stay at your place until we save up and find a place to move?
My place? I have a spare room, so it's not impossible. The company I work for is a big one. The pay was higher than average, so I was renting a big space.
I know it's trouble, but Shion doesn't want to raise prices if she can help it. I also feel that way. Of course, worst comes to worst, we'll raise prices. If the customers leave us because of it, we might have to close. So we want to try everything we can before that. But don't worry, if you don't want to, we'll back off. What do you think?
If Miss Yuki doesn't mind, I don't mind. I'll clean up, so tell me when you decide on a date.
Thank you, my brother. I'll pay you back for sure, so ask me for anything.
So, the two of them were gonna live with me. Later, Miss Yuki and my sister came over with their stuff. They were gonna rent a car to bring the rest of their stuff later.
I'm so sorry, Mahiro. I know this is a lot.
Don't worry about it. I want Raphael to keep going. Let me do whatever I can.
I'm Sorry, my hero. You always seem so busy, but you prepared this room for us.
It's fine, but I had a lot to do, so I was half asleep when I cleaned. Be nice.
Really? It's fine. You're letting us live here, so we'll clean.
The two of them started cleaning the room and the kitchen, but
Your trash bag is full of convenience store food containers and cup ramen?
I'm embarrassed. I eat convenience store food every night.
It's hard to find time to cook when you work.
I see. But you should throw out your trash from time to time, my brother.
I've been busy, I apologize. It wasn't like I was being lazy, but this was embarrassing. I scratched my head.
I see. I get it. I think there's something we can do here.
Yeah. I cook and clean every day, so I'm good at it. Leave it to us.
Thanks, you two. That would help. I saw the two of them smiling at their suggestion. I felt excited about what was to come. I'm home. Wait, it smells good. When I opened the door, there was a warm, pleasant smell.
Welcome back. Dinner's ready.
Already? Thank you. I learned yesterday that the two of them got home 1 to 2 hours before I did. They had made dinner for us.
You're letting us stay here. It's the least we can do. Leave the housework to us.
A delicious rice dish had been prepared for me. I was drooling even before I sat down. The cheese is toasted, and it's fresh. Can I really eat this?
Of course. This is nothing. We made an extra one, so eat up.
You're working hard, so you have to eat.
Thank you, Miss Yuki. Kana, too. Thank you for this meal. I took a bite, and the rich cream sauce filled my mouth. It was delicious. It's 100 times, no, 1,000 times yummier than convenience store food. I could die right now.
My hero, if you're gone, we can't live here anymore, so don't go to the light just yet.
I know, but I didn't think I'd be able to eat such delicious homemade food.
Let us know if there's anything you want to eat. We'll draw a bath after this, so rest up.
All I did was let them use a room. I was beyond happy.
But my hero, I couldn't say it yesterday, but what's with the mountain of energy drinks in the fridge?
Yikes.
Whenever I called you, you would laugh and say you're fine, but you must be working really hard. Now that we're here, we're gonna make sure you're healthy no matter what. Be prepared.
Sleep early, wake up early, eat breakfast. We'll make sure you have 3 proper meals and sleep properly. You can't run.
Yikes. I was overwhelmed by their energy, but I was happy. I'm lucky to have people that care about me like this. Up until now, it's been dizzyingly busy, and I had no time to worry about myself. Now, I have people who greet me when I come home and make me delicious food. Because I was so busy, I feel like I'd forgotten about simple pleasures like this. Thank you, you two.
We should be thanking you, my hero.
Asking you was a shot in the dark. We were already thinking about what to do if you said no. But you created a space for us like this.
I love cafes. I've always wanted to have my own shop. Realistically, I might have had to raise prices when I didn't want to and live on the streets. So your kindness really saved me. Thank you, my hero.
I was aware then and there that I had developed special feelings for Miss Yuki. Man, Miss Yuki was definitely smiling at me at lunch today. Really? One day, after work, Toru was in an unusually good mood, and he kept bothering me. Are we going home together? Just today. I'll hang out with you. I bet he just wants to keep talking. Did you hear about the team leader? Team leader? No, I didn't. I overheard the other day that the department leader wants to give the spot to someone younger for the next project. Among those who haven't been team leader yet, I'm the oldest. So, I'll probably be the next team leader. I mean, you do know how to do the work. Once I become team leader, I'm gonna tell Miss Yuki how I feel. I knew he had feelings for her, but the time had finally come. I braced myself. Honestly speaking, it doesn't seem like that cafe is making any money. So, for Miss Yuki, someone like me who works for a big company and is rising up is a good investment. I'm sure she wouldn't even imagine she could go out with me. Saying it like that, you shouldn't strike when they're vulnerable. You say that, but I know you like her too. But women look at men's status and money. Ha! You have no chance. Regardless of who she would choose, I don't think she's the type to choose who she dates based on money. It does seem like business is tough because of rising costs and stuff. Heh, you act like you know. Are you acting tough? You're so far from getting promoted, it's pitiful. Wait, why do you know that? You two look awfully close recently. You're not meeting up outside the cafe, are you? Well, for Miss Yuki and my sister's safety, I wanted to hide the fact that they were staying with me. I was thinking about how to answer when...
Because he's letting us stay at his place.
Miss Yuki, why are you here?
Hi, my hero. We're getting back to... I'm waiting for Kana. She's shopping here.
We passed by the shop and ran into Miss Yuki. I guess she had heard us. Stay at his place? What? Why?
Because we asked him to let us stay for now because business is tough.
Miss Yuki, is it okay to tell him? I feel like it'll affect...
It's fine. Actually, I'm sorry. He had to get involved in my business. It must have been hard.
It was true that seeing Toru every day strangely felt bad because he liked her so much. But this was my life. I wasn't going to let other people say anything about it. Miss Yuki is living with him? Do you want to stay with me then? My house isn't far from here.
Thank you. But I want to stay at his place. It might not be my place to say this, but I like making my hero happy with the food I make.
Miss Yuki.
I'm planning on moving out when I find a place. But if it's okay with my hero, I'd like to stay a little longer.
After hearing how she felt, I felt warm inside. But Toru wasn't about to back down. You're gonna pick him over me? Why?
Because
my hero is my brother.
My sister came over next. She had come to meet Miss Yuki after work. Like my sister said, didn't I tell you before that my sister works at that cafe? I also told you many times that that's why I'm friends with Miss Yuki. I know, but living together is weird, if you're fine with this guy. Miss Yuki, let's live together. I can give you a more comfortable life.
oh, what do you mean?
I'm older than him and definitely closer to getting promoted. Also, I'm gonna be the next project leader. I can support the cafe. You should go out with someone of higher status.
Can you shut up already?
What?
When you come to the cafe, you're always mean to my brother, aren't you? I've been holding it in. I have no right to get involved in customers' business, and my brother told me not to cause a scene.
My sister had noticed. When she asked about it, I told her it was fine.
There's no way she would choose you if you can't even be nice to your teammate.
As she said, business is tough. But I would never go for someone for their status or salary. If you think that's the kind of woman I am, I'm offended.
Toru slowly backed off under my sister's presence. If that's how you're gonna be, I have some thoughts. I wonder how the other customers will feel if I tell them I was insulted by a waiter. Miss Yuki, if you're gonna choose him, get ready. Toru was planning on spreading bad rumors about them. Toru laughed and left. I bowed my head to the two of them. Miss Yuki, I'm sorry about him.
You did nothing wrong. I'm sorry, Shion. I should have held him back.
Oh, don't apologize. I barely held it in. I hate to say it, but I feel better. You're letting me stay at your place, so I'm sorry for the trouble. If he spreads bad rumors about the cafe, it's my fault. So you two, don't worry. Love Koi Link employees are our main clientele, so it'll be devastating if we lose them, but...
Miss Yuki finally smiled. Business was already tough. This must be a big blow. I think it'll be okay.
Huh?
The next day, Toru tried to spread rumors to anyone and everyone. Listen, that cafe, you've been there too, right? The manager.
What do you want? I'm busy.
You shouldn't insult women like that.
After hearing him out, they all ended the conversation quickly and left looking annoyed. Why won't anyone listen to me? They insult their customers. Isn't it obvious? You were so obsessed with Miss Yuki that you may not have noticed, but our coworkers love the cheap and delicious lunches at Raphael. More than that, Miss Yuki and the other waiters are kind. Bad rumors from someone who's always mean, or the trust that Miss Yuki and they have built up, I think it's obvious who will be believed. I figured no one at this office would believe Toru. I was right. You think you're better than me? Our team manager came over.
You were here, Sagami. You too, Hidotaka.
Sir, hello.
Sorry to do this during lunch break. I need to talk to you. You know we're starting a new project. I want to put a new face in charge.
Toru was in a bad mood, but his face brightened. He must have thought his time had finally come, but...
Sagami, will you take on the role of team leader?
Huh? Me? Huh? Sir, why? I'm older. It's weird that Sagami was chosen as the leader.
What are you saying? You may not know this, but Sagami studies on his own on his days off and after work. His effort appears in his work. Age aside, the skill difference between you two is apparent. So, this decision was unanimous.
What? You were studying that much? Well, that's why I hadn't been doing any housework or cleaning, and I needed energy drinks to study after work. Now, Miss Yuki and my sister are there, so it's been easier to make time. Thanks to that, I've been able to really study, and I felt like it showed in my work. Every little bit. Why do you have to take everything from me?
Sagami, why is Hidotaka so worked up?
Well, you know the cafe Raphael near us. There was some trouble with the staff there. I explained what had happened. Then...
What? Hidotaka?
What? Sir? Do you think that place is weird too?
Idiot. A lot of our employees go there to eat lunch. They have treated us well and you threaten them? Unacceptable. Come, we're going to apologize right now.
Wait, apologize? Why do I have to apologize? I guess our team manager liked that cafe too. I laughed weakly as I watched Toru get pulled away. After that, Toru was pulled away by our manager and apologized to Miss Yuki and my sister. I'm very sorry for being rude the other day. We were on the same team for the new project, but I can't do this. He couldn't handle working under me, so Toru quit. Damn it, watch me. I'm gonna work for a better company and get Miss Yuki. Even though all of that happened, he still had feelings for Miss Yuki. Miss Yuki, you can't drink so much.
You're here, so I drank too much.
Toru happened to see us. He had never gone on a single date with her. He crumbled. He had lost me in work and love. He was depressed, and instead of finding a new job, he was out somewhere drowning in alcohol. 6 months later, Miss Yuki came to me to talk about the future.
My hero. Actually, I have some money saved up now, and I'm thinking about moving soon.
Moving? I'm fine, by the way. Also, costs are still rising.
But you've taken care of us, and I can't cause you any more trouble.
Trouble?
Come on, little bro. You gotta say it clearly or she won't know.
Miss Yuki, can you just stay here? To be honest, I have feelings for you.
Huh?
I finally confessed my feelings. Starting today, I would try to get her to like me. I didn't think my goodwill would lead to a special connection like this. Maybe doing good creates endless connection.
Giving? Why don't you put her in a facility? Are you like poor? What the? Oh, you're that. The caregiving guy from the group date.
Caregiving guy. I'm Jun Kobato. I'm a 25-year-old programmer who's been working from home ever since graduating college. As usual, I was working in my room when a message popped up from a college friend, Anezaki. Hey, we're doing a group date soon. Think you can join? A group date? You know, I'm taking care of my parents, right? I can't. Just come for the first round. How about that? Even so, your parents are probably pressuring you to get married soon too, right? Yeah, about that. I really want to gather good people, and you're definitely one of them. Well, if you're gonna go that far, fine, I'll join, but only for the first round. That's what I'm talking about. Let's find someone and make this a bright year. I feel like I've been talked into it somehow, but it's been a while since my last group date. Might as well have fun if I'm going. The group date I joined with that determination turned out to be pretty high level, both men and women. Do I even belong here? As I was thinking that, the woman started introducing themselves, and then it was my turn. I'm Jun Kobato, like the little dove. I'm a programmer, and my hobby is cooking. I'm good at Japanese cuisine too, but Italian's my best. Lately, I've been really into presentation.
Wow, that's unusual for a guy.
I kinda got into it while cooking at home, taking care of my mom.
Caregiving? Why don't you put her in a facility? Are you like poor?
I think it was Ayaka Uekusa who snickered the moment I mentioned caregiving.
What the?
And then, for some reason, Maki Imada suddenly perked up. Oh no, I don't want to ruin the mood of the group date because of me. I'm not exactly rich, but that's not the point. I just genuinely want to spend time with my mom.
Sounds like a mama's boy.
Damn, does she have some grudge against me? As I was thinking that, Anezaki suddenly stood up. Hey, Uekusa-san, you don't get it. Guys are basically either mama's boys or lolicons. That's the truth. Me, I'm a lolicon. If there's anyone under 12 here, let me know.
Me! I'm 7! Mentally.
Kimiko Ueyama, the woman's organizer, raises her hand.
Way too young. Okay, then I'm a 17-year-old high schooler.
Hey. Well, enough about me being a lolicon. That's just a joke. Thanks to Anezaki and Ueyama-san playing along, the mood at the group date was saved.
Boring.
Except for Uekusa-san. Thinking back, she'd been grumpy ever since the introductions. Maybe it was because no one here met her expectations, or maybe she was just dissatisfied with the whole thing.
I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to invite Uekusa-san, so you ended up having an unpleasant time.
After the first round, Yamada-san came to apologize. For the record, Uekusa-san left the moment the first round ended. It's fine, don't worry about it.
I'm glad to hear that.
But are you two friends? You didn't really seem like it.
We just meet through work sometimes. But we didn't even get to exchange contacts, so oh well.
Work. You're a journalist, right?
Yes. I write articles on caregiving issues. That's why her comment kind of ticked me off.
Yamada-san chuckles awkwardly, then smiles.
By the way, would you like to exchange contacts? I think we'd really click on caregiving topics and all.
After the group date, Yamada-san and I kept in touch and started meeting up occasionally. Because of my caregiving duties, I couldn't always go out even on days off, but we clicked. One day, I brought my mom and Yamada-san to a nearby park.
Is it okay for me to be here on your date? No. I'm the one tagging along on family time.
She wanted to see what caregiving looks like. Kind of unusual, right? This park is part of Mom's usual walking route.
But I heard she has severe COPD. She can manage to walk on her own? For COPD patients who need constant oxygen, many get tired easily and use wheelchairs.
COPD is a disease where inflammation in the bronchi and alveoli reduces lung function. It's bad if her strength drops, so we try to exercise together as much as we can.
I see. Would it be okay if I join sometimes too? Of course, you're more than welcome. Thank you again for letting me meet your mother the other day.
Later, Yamada-san and I went on a date, just the two of us.
She was just as kind as you said.
Mom really enjoyed talking to someone besides her helper and me for a change. If you'd like, please visit her again.
Would that be okay? Then, next time, I'd love to meet her as her girlfriend.
Her sudden confession froze my world. As soon as my brain caught up, confusion filled my mind. Are you sure you're okay with a guy like me, who sometimes can't even go outside because of caregiving?
Yes, that's exactly why. It shows how kind and responsible you are toward your family. Besides, you were at that group date, so you're single, right?
Well, yeah. Honestly, I was thrilled by her confession, but I was frustrated with myself for not being able to give an immediate yes. I mean, it's embarrassing, but I don't earn that much because caregiving comes first, you know?
That's okay. I work full-time. It's not like I'm proposing or anything. We can just start casually, see how it goes.
Then, please, take care of me. And just like that, I started dating Yamada-san. A few months passed, and Yamada-san, no, Maki, had started coming over to the house.
Thank you so much for inviting me to dinner today. I should really be the one cooking to welcome you. I'm sorry.
Since Mom uses oxygen, open flames are basically off limits at home. Don't worry about it, Mom. I promised today I'd show off my cooking skills. I called out from the kitchen. Honestly, I was kind of looking forward to cooking for Maki. Alright, we've got chicken cacciatore, mushroom risotto, and the classic Italian salad.
Wow, amazing! This looks like something from a restaurant. June's really gotten into presentation lately, too.
I even brought special plates just for Italian dishes.
Having a hobby that's useful is so nice. Getting to eat this kind of food at home is such a treat.
Come on, let's dig in before it gets cold. As we were enjoying the meal, I noticed Mom's mood suddenly drop. What's wrong, Mom? You don't like it?
No, it's delicious, but I'm sorry, June, for making you get so good at cooking.
What are you saying? It's my hobby now.
But because of me, you can't work outside. It's the age of diversity now.
Exactly. Being a remote programmer is totally accepted these days.
Even so, I know I'm restricting your freedom. That's why it makes me so happy you've brought someone home like this. I just don't want my presence to get in the way of your happiness.
So that's what's been on your mind, huh?
Maki-san, please take care of June. And if you two get married, I'll move into a care facility. Please don't say that. I'd love to live together with you, Mother.
Maki bowed her head, then started speaking softly, her eyes going a little distant.
My mom had a stroke when I was little and needed full-time care. But my dad was busy with work and I was just a child. So we had no choice but to put her in a facility. But she passed away before I grew up. I'm not saying care facilities are bad. Sometimes they're necessary, and there are great ones out there. But I wanted to take care of my mom myself. I see.
Mom, don't go sneaking around applying for care home slots again, okay?
I won't. The entry fees aren't cheap. We got most of it refunded, but we still lost some money on cancellation fees. Huh? Entry fees for care homes? That was banned about 10 years ago by law. And cancellation fees are totally out of the question. Really? But that was a long time ago, before June graduated college. Even if it's old, there are ways to address it. If you want, please let me know. With my job, I know a bit about these things. Thank you. I'd be so happy to have someone as capable as you as my daughter-in-law.
Wait, we've never even talked about marriage, have we?
That's true, but with you, June... June! You better not let a girl like this slip away.
I feel like they're quietly boxing me in. Not that I really mind. And so, time passed. About a year after the group date, I got another message from Anezaki. You said things were going well with Imada-san. How's it going? Yeah, actually, I'm thinking of proposing. Whoa, nice! Things are going well with me and Ueyama-san too. See? When you gather the right people, group dates really work. Everyone was serious. But would proposing from a guy like me with caregiving baggage just be a burden? She already knows you're a caregiver, right? More than that, she drops by the house sometimes. Then there's no problem. Honestly, she's probably just waiting for you to propose. Man, I want to get to that stage too. Don't cheap out on the engagement ring, all right? Show some guts, man. I know. With Anezaki's push, I made up my mind to propose to Maki. I got an engagement ring that cost more than a month's salary and invited her to a fancier than usual restaurant. She must have seen it coming. Maki had a smile like she was waiting for this moment. Maki-san, it might be presumptuous of me, but will you marry me?
I'm so happy, but I don't think I can quit my job. Is that okay?
Since I work from home, I think we can balance that out. If anything, I can't change my caregiving situation. Is that all right with you?
Of course! Please teach me. On my days off, I can help with caregiving too.
Thank you. I grew up in a single-mother household, so I've always been pretty close to my mom. Ever since I saw her collapse from respiratory failure before her diagnosis, I've been extra worried. She might not have much time left. That's why I want to cherish every moment with her.
I think that's wonderful. Please let me walk alongside you.
After that, things moved quickly. I met with her father and introduced myself. Maki had already told him about Mom's care needs. When we talked, her father just nodded calmly and said, "If Maki chose you, then I'm sure it's fine. I promise I'll make Maki happy." And soon after, we set a wedding date and told my mother.
That's wonderful. With Maki, I know you'll build a great home. I'll have to do my part too.
Congrats, Kobato. Guess it's my turn next, huh? Thanks, man. You better go for it.
Congrats, Maki! As the one who organized the group date, it's kind of touching to see someone make it to the finish line. Sorry for beating you to it. Congratulations, June, Maki-san. We'll be counting on you both from here on.
The ceremony ended smoothly, and we stepped outside under a shower of flower petals. It was then that I noticed a woman beyond the photographer, someone I thought I'd seen before.
Such a plain ceremony.
Walking toward us, saying that was...
Uekusa-sama, please, this is a private wedding.
Yes, it was Ayaka Uekusa, whom I'd met at the group date. A staff member hurried after her.
How can you call it a venue tour if you don't see an actual ceremony? Even so, we haven't received permission from the wedding party.
Ayaka brushed off the flustered staff. Sorry it's such a plain ceremony.
Kabuto-sama, my apologies. A guest on a venue tour seems to have wandered in.
It's fine. We know each other, sort of.
Huh? Really?
The staff looked visibly relieved. I felt sorry and just went along with it.
Oh, you're that... the caregiving guy from the group date.
Caregiving guy?
You're the one getting married? Is this some kind of caregiving marriage?
Ayaka sneered just like she had at the group date.
June, who's this?
Mom looked worried. Ayaka glanced at her and snorted again.
With that nasal cannula, that severe COPD, huh? Out of breath, tires easily, can't do housework right. Complete dead weight.
What? Her insult toward Mom made me snap.
Uekusa-sama, you're disturbing the other guests. Please, that's enough. It's okay. Don't worry. I was planning to have a firm talk with her anyway.
Sensing the tension, Maki calmed the staff.
I'll go look for Uekusa-sama's companion.
The staff hurried off. Maki stepped forward, shielding Mom as she confronted Ayaka.
That's quite a rude thing to say. Is that how someone in the caregiving field talks?
Caregiving field? Are you some kind of helper or something?
Helper? Don't insult me. My family runs a nursing home. A modern-day dumping ground, though. That's quite a way to talk. But how do you know about us? I looked into your family's facility for an article. An article? Wait, you're a reporter? I thought I mentioned that at our group date. Well, whatever. Our place exists because it's needed. If you want, I can take your mom in too. Well, depending on the money, of course. No thanks. We value our time with my mother-in-law. Oh, are you sure it's not just because you're broke?
Money or not, I'm not putting Mom in a facility.
Suit yourself. Good luck with your caregiving marriage.
As Ayaka turned to leave, a voice called out.
Facility? Wait, are you Uekusa from Fushien? Huh? I thought so. You looked different, so I didn't realize at first.
The name Fushien rang a bell for me too. Could it be? The one that took a down payment and didn't fully refund it under the name of a cancellation fee?
So you're the one who scammed my mother-in-law.
Maki glared at Ayaka, making her flinch for a moment.
Wait, what What are you talking about? Do you remember illegally collecting down payments from people who came for consultations? And on top of that, charging cancellation fees even from those who never signed a contract. What? How do you... I mean, no. That's not true. We'd never do that. Don't think you can just weasel out with vague excuses. My mother-in-law is a direct witness.
And if we check at home, we've got receipts and brochures saved. Just as we started pressing Ayaka,
Mayama-sama, over here.
the staff returned, bringing a tall man with her. There you are. You shouldn't disrupt someone else's wedding.
Yuji-san!
Ayaka immediately scurried behind the man.
This matter isn't over yet. You will return the money you swindled from my mother-in-law.
Is something going on?
No, it's not. She's just picking a fight. That's quite a way to put it. The real issue is that you collected illegal down payments in violation of the Elderly Welfare Act.
Fushien, you say? Are you sure there's not some mistake? I know her family's place, but I've heard it's a well-run family facility.
Have you ever verified that with your own eyes?
Well, no, but... Yuji falters under Maki's serious gaze. Then Maki's eyes widen slightly, as if she realizes something.
Wait, are you Yuji Mayama, heir to Mayama Care Supplies?
Hair sounds a bit much, but yes, that's me. So you know who I am? But maybe you can let this go just this once. You two are in the middle of your wedding, right? I'll have someone look into your mother's case later.
You really don't know anything, do you? Yuji-san, let's just go already. No, please wait. If you're unaware, then you should hear this too. Fushien may call itself a care facility, but in reality it's what you'd call a modern-day dumping ground. The cost-cutting measures have made the environment horrible, and many residents suffer until they die. Of course, most residents were abandoned there knowingly by their families. It's all lies. Yuji-san, you don't have to listen to this nonsense! If it's a lie, then there's no need to panic or cover your ears, right? You can always correct it later with facts. With a little digging, you'd find that Fushien is on the verge of being sued by residents and their families. These are people who used the facility without realizing it was a dumping ground. And that's not all. There have been internal whistleblower reports of caregivers performing illegal medical procedures. On top of that, they've been illegally collecting entrance fees from prospective residents and deducting cancellation fees when refunds are issued.
Maki and Yuji were now talking calmly, while Ayaka stood awkwardly in the background. How do you know all this? Who are you?
I'm a journalist covering caregiver issues.
Ah, so that's how you knew about me. It's hard to believe what you're saying. Is it really true?
It's true. I honestly didn't expect that even my mother-in-law had been affected. Fushien's wrongdoing is already clear from my investigation. You can look forward to the article soon.
If what I'm hearing is true, I'll have to reconsider our relationship.
No!
As you know, my family runs a caregiving equipment company, and public reputation matters. I'll have this properly investigated. Maki's article didn't cause a huge stir, but it sparked a small social ripple. The corrupt facilities named weren't just Ayaka's families, but all of them saw a rise in lawsuits from residents.
Maki-san, is it really okay to file a refund claim for the cancellation fees now? Since charging them was illegal to begin with, it's only right to request your money back.
Additionally, administrative orders were issued over the various legal violations. If they fail to improve, even harsher penalties will likely follow. And so, another ordinary, uneventful day off.
I usually leave the cooking to you, so today I'm on kitchen duty.
As I watched her teasingly say, "Go easy on me," Maki began recounting the aftermath as she cooked.
By the way, I heard Fujian is shutting down.
We had no plans to use it, but when it comes to care facilities, you really need to do your research or you'll end up in a nightmare.
Here's the miso soup. I hope it suits your taste, Mother. Thank you. It looks delicious.
Mom, I hope this has finally cured you of any thoughts about moving into a facility.
I know.
Mom smiled. It was the kind of moment I wished could last forever.
Oh, and I heard Ayaka and Yuji officially broke up.
Well, considering she was hiding her family situation, that was probably inevitable. Still, if Ayaka hadn't mocked us, she wouldn't have been exposed like that in public. You really shouldn't look down on people lightly. If you leave yourself open, you might get hit with a harsh pain.